that we are going to realize a situation where the mounted unit at times, besides doing their patrol duties, they play music together with their band. Look at this, what is happening now. These horses are taught obedience and all those sort of things. Some of the horses can even misbehave. It's very normal. Let them get their paces, good paces now. Yes, it's okay, it's normal. We are seeing that other horse failing to perform the way it should perform. It is... So more pace, guys, more... Move away! More pace! Faster, faster, as they go now, they're now controlling. The game now is like, as the music is stopped, they are going to fight for chairs. We've got 5 riders, but the chairs are just 4. Meaning to say, he who misses the chair is eliminated. I'm now going to stop the band down. Yes, they're now going to dismount. As they dismount, they fight for the chairs. He who loses the chair, who loses a chair, automatically is disqualified and is going to get away with one that's part of his benefits, that what is going also to benefit. Yes, they're going to start again. They'll keep on until we come up with a winner. So let's go, guys. The music is now being played. Asabe, more passes, toss. Why didn't you have to make use of your whip? More pass. Yes, Asabe, it's okay. Yes, as the music is being played, it's coming up. Yes, they're going to compete now, competing for the 3 chairs. We now have 4 riders only, but we are now going just to have 3 riders. Yes, they're now going to dismount again. Fight for the chairs. Who is going to lose? Yes, there was a... Yes, one have lost. So he's going to get away with another chair. Take your chair. So I'm left with just 3 players now. 3 players, meaning to say they're going to fight for the chairs. The chairs that I'm having are now 2. Yes, Fire Colossal, something more place. Yes, more place, it's okay. It is happening here at the Chikurubi Training School Mounted Unit, whereby we play music, we play all games, we train these horses, we do a lot of job with these horses. So they are well trained, and the riders, they are also up to the task. Yes, it's now trying to misbehave, and the riders will control the horse. Yes, they are now going to fight for the seat. We see someone have lost. Yes, get away with the chair. We are now left with 2 riders. And the competition is now between 2 people fighting for the chair. He who is going to win this one today is going to get away with a good incentive. Let them go now, more pace. Yes, I can't say. Yes, more pace, more pace, more pace, more pace, more pace. Yes, the music is being played so well. Horses are enjoying the music, as you can hear behind the seats. I'm also part of them. Yes, Marco also. Yes, more pace, where we go. We are about to hammer. Having only 1 pace, and the winner now is the one that we are now in it. They are trying to check my signals, and I won. Yes, yes, they have dismounted, they're running for the seat. Yes, yes, nobody have won. No, nobody have won. Let me confirm. Let me confirm. Let me confirm. Who have won here? Me. Okay, somebody cheated. So Siga, riding Zas have won and is going to get away with a good incentive. We are done with the games. Take the chair. Take it away with you. For this one, I think we are done. This is what we do as part of our sports. With the band today, I think I'm done. I appreciate the good that you have done, boss. You are excused. Yes, what you are going to witness is a scenario whereby our intelligence have realized the presence of enemies in our area. So therefore, asked for mounted unit to do what is supposed to be done as one, because it's one of its duties. So they'll go on a patrol. As they go on a patrol, the enemy is going to be realized. The enemy, once it realizes, or he realizes that no, there is mounted, is going to fire at them, trying to destroy them. But mounted unit is invincible. They are going to do what is supposed to be done for them to debunk and to dehorn the enemy. They are on a patrol now. They are now going, look at that horse now. Yes, it have heard, it have realized something, that something is happening. Yes, they are now going to charge it through. The enemy fired and they are now going. Charge it through, they are now going. The enemy, the horses have charged it through, and the cowboys, as they are known for, they've also done their part. So they've managed to locate where the enemy is. So from there, they're going to come. They'll come back from there. As they come back, they're going now to leave their animals. Then they do what is supposed to be done on foot. You have got your commander there. Do what is supposed to be done. Yes. Chazo Buddha. Chazo Buddha. Chazo Buddha. Chazo Buddha. It's cut. So after they did what they did with their horses, we are not sure whether the enemy is dead or have been shot or whatever. So they have to come dismounted to make sure that they find out what really happened to their enemy. Since they managed to locate the enemy, they managed to fire at the enemy. Yes, they are now taking positions. They are now taking their positions as they arrived. Yes, they are now coming up with the formations which will enable them to apprehend or to find the body of the enemy. Let us watch nicely. Yes, the commander has told his troops that he is now going to make a arrowhead formation. Yes, he has gone, he has taken a kneeling position. The other ones, the other two, they're now going to take the positions again. Yes, the other ones, the other two, they're now going to do the same. Look at the arrowhead that have been formed. So it's up to the commander to know which formation to apply. Yes, the enemy have shown that is around, and as the troops that have gone in front are firing, the other ones are now covering fire. For those who are behind, look at them, they are crawling, trying to cover up. They cannot stand because the enemy will shoot them. Yes, let's cruise. Yes, yes, they are now firing. The other one was a bit disturbed there. Yes, because of the firing that is coming from the enemy. Yes, they are now going to again adopt other formations because the firepower that is coming from the enemy is something else. So they are now adjusting the other firing formation, the other two. They've gone the other side, meaning to say the enemy is going to concentrate with those who are this other side, not knowing that the other two have gone the other side, meaning to say they're going to do everything they can to make sure that the enemy is done. Yes, they are firing. They are not sure whether the enemy is dead or not. They are going to do what is supposed to be done now.
I welcome you to Chikurubi Mounted Unity. I'm CO1W Mtsindiri. I'm the vet officer here. I'm responsible for the health of the horses. We do the diagnosis of diseases. We treat our horses here. Thank you. mahosisi edu anenge anowanzoita zvironda nekurumana, so ndo atinenge tichitreata. Like apa hosi redu iri rakakuvara achitamba nemamwe, rakazongokuzvukawo ndokubva chatoita chironda. So chironda ichi tiri kuchitreata everyday makuseni nebetadine, tozoisawo vana OTC kuti chikurumidze kupora. Chironda ichi chiri kurikanganisa kuti hatichakwanise kuraitwa bhiza iri, nokuti mabhiza edu they are mainly for escorting inmates vachienda kumafields. So apa ratozorora hapana charichaita. So kuti rizohila manje rinenge richitodawo like 3 weeks kuti ronda reya ripore. So izvezvi hapana.
Ndezvipi zvimwe zvirwere besides maronda anosangana nemahosisi anoita kuti atadze kuita basa rawo?
Zvimwe zvirwere zvatinosangana nazvo ndivana maziso. Problem yemaziso, bhiza iri rinenge risingakwanise kana kuona chikafu kuti ridye. Mamwe anenge ati kurei, anenge asisakwanise kudya, mazino aya anenge akuti achipera, anenge asisakwanise kudyawo. Then toti makumbo, lameness, mahosi anotoita problem yemakumbo, so anogara achizvimba makumbo. So zvinoti affecta pakuti mabhiza edu achakwanise kubuda achienda kumunda.
Pane zvirwere here zvinoitika kumahosisi zvekuti zvinokwanisa kutapurirana zvokuti munosvika pakutoti aiwa iri ngaribe pane mamwe mahosisi?
Zvirwere like iwaya maziso, mamwe anopedzisira atovawo nechirwere chemaziso ichochi, nezvikwekwe unoona ati mamwe atovawo nazvo.
Hadzikiri pachirwere chemaziso, saka chinozorapika sei? Chinorapika here kana kuti tinotopedzisira tatori blind?
Pane mamwewo anorapika, tinenge tichiisa mushonga mazuva ose, asi rimwewo zvinoenderana nekuti rakurawo zvakadii, rimwewo rinozototadzawo kutoona zvachose.
Saka pamabhiza kana ari pabasa, recommendation yamunopa kuti iri bhiza iri raneta, kunyange zvazo risingarware, rinenge rakura zvakaita sei?
Rinenge rakura kuti zvekuma 10 years.
Saka apa the oldest rine makore mangani?
The oldest apa rine 24 years.
And the youngest rine chini?
The youngest rine 2 weeks.
Andiriya. Maita basa vanzo. Tandiya.
Ndoitwa Jordan Kembo.
Ngwaki mani nguva yakareba zvakadii muri muno muchikurubi?
Muri muno muchikurubi ndane 17 months.
17 months. Tiri kuona kuno kune mabhiza. Basa ramunoita imi kuno kundere?
Basa randoita kuno kundere kuguruma. Ndere guruma. Kufudza izvezvi ndakufudza mabhiza, but since last year ndangoguruma.
Kana muchiti kuguruma ndokuita sei? Zvanyatsotoziva kuti tinenge tichiita zvakati.
Tinenge tichitora mabrushes edu tichibrusha mabhiza kuti abve adonhe machicks, nekuacleana kuti abve dust nemadhaka aya, nekuti anoti panenge achifura anotambira mumadhaka achiumburuka pasi. Saka everyday makuseni tofanira kuti tiacleane, toabvisa tsvina iyaya nematics.
Iri ranga richitokikana, haachikisi here mabhiza?
Aiwa, ane mamudzi awo anawo akana ari pawo ega achiita zvakuita, but iwo zvawo haachikisi, anototeererawo zvakudaro.
Imi muri kuti mune time makuno, ushamwari hwenyu nebhiza zvinotangira pakuita sei ipa?
Ushamwari hwedu nebhiza rinenge raakutoziva kuti uyu ndiye munhu anondicleana, ndiye munhu anondisimudza makumbo achinditarisa pasi petsoka kuti handina kubayiwa here, handina zvironda. Saka rinopedzisira rakujaira mazuva ese nekufamba kwenguva. Zvekuti nyange ukasvika padhuze naro harina kana effect yarinoita newe.
Imimi hapana here parakambotombokupikeyo?
Hapana.
Sure.
Hapana.
Saka chakaita kuti mude kurapwa mabhiza emimi muchiedza kuenda kune mamwe madhipatimenti chii?
Ndakangofarira kuda kudzidza nezvemabhiza kuitira kuti ndikabudawo panze ndogona kungotsvagawo basa kunoitwa zvemabhiza.
Mukutasira kubuda rini?
Ndiri kubuda muna September next year.
Thank you Nkoma.
Asati awe sauya wamavharire yotivharirewo. Don't worry. Let's look.
Mara shacho kule bagai kumune mabdiza hizo. Aneza boma kura. Ndakaka kwene kutanga kuona zvane pira hapa muntu pacho pane magwegega.
Pane chenda kuti.
This is a farrier. Welcome to farrier. A farrier is a person who trims the shoeing of horses. And the trimming is done to maintain the horse foot and the horse balance. The process is cleaning the saw. This is the saw which protects our sensitive structures from below, from underneath. So firstly we clean the saw using a hoof knife. The tool is called a hoof knife. The hoof knife cleans the saw and cutting on overgrown tissues on the frog.
What?
That shape, that V shape we are seeing is the frog. Is what we call a frog.
So the cleaning is done after how long?
It's done regularly, depends on weather or during what weather. We must keep on trimming our hooves.
An age where you start doing it, or
we do it early. We catch them young for them to grow, knowing how is trimming. We do it.
but is it fine with this time?
No, if you go deeper, you get into the sensitive parts. There is a layer which separates the sensitive and the non-sensitive. This saw is a non-sensitive. It protects sensitive parts which are inside. So if we keep on going, you end up getting into the sensitive structures. Now he's using the rasp. A rasp used to shape and to smoothen our hooves, to prevent cracks. Trimming is done to prevent also cracks, because our hooves develops cracks. When you are trimming, you must not disturb the horse stance or the horse movement. You must maintain the horse balance and its stance. You must not disturb the horse stance when you are trimming. So you must do it carefully with the extra caution. Also not to cause injuries to horses. Look. You must look at your foot, whether is it flat-footed. There must be no any side which must not have balance. You must look around your foot to see where you are not done correctly and you correct it.
Yes, boy.
He's satisfied with that leg, he's doing the next one.
Good boy. Yes, boy. Come on, Brad. Good boy.
Kana titanga kuitwa izvozvi makutara kamaita kuti ifeidhe yawo kana titanga kuitwa izvo harinetseri.
Yeah, at first, but it ended up being used to it through communication, regular handling. It ended up knowing, because it is done to protect the horse foot.
This one. Good boy. Good boy. This boy.
There is a line which you will see after our hoof is clean. You see there's a white line which separates the sensitive structures which are inside in the wall, which is a non-sensitive.
This boy. Good boy. Good boy.
That line guides you not to get into sensitive structures.
This boy. Good boy. This boy. This boy.
Look,
Good boy.
those cracks are developing. So through
Good
trimming,
boy.
you
Boy.
remove them.
Good boy. This boy. Easy. Easy. This boy. Easy. Good boy. Good boy.
When trimming, you must keep on communicate with your horse so
Good
that
boy.
it will
Easy.
relax. Know
Easy.
that I've got someone.
Yes, boy. Easy. Yes, boy. Good boy. Yes, boy. Good boy. It's easy. Easy. Yes, boy. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Good boy.
You use especially this groove to take shape. So,
Good boy. Good boy.
He's finished with trimming. He's now wants to shoe. He's now fitting his shoe to see whether is it fitting or there are any other alterations which must do. Yes, this is the white line which separates the sensitive. This line is what we call the white line. When you are cutting using a cutter, you must not go through this line because you will be getting the sensitive structures. So you must be guided with this line. It will guide you not to go into the sensitive structures. This is our frog, which maintains our horse balance. It expands when our horse is moving. This frog. Also, this foot carries the horse weight. It's the most important structure on the horse. No foot, no horse. If our horses have got injuries, it means there's no work. So this is the most thing which we protect on our horses. This is our forge. It's where we do our work, most of our work here. Altering of shoes, even making of shoes. The tool which is used to hold the shoes are called fire tongs. We have fire tongs and shoe tongs, which we use to hold our shoes. This is our end view. We use our end view to shape our shoes, to alter or to make an alteration. He's turning the heels. Those ends are called heels. These are shoe heels. That tool which is using to hold the shoe is called a preacher. It is also used for opening of nails. Oh, that is it. Now he's seeing whether his shoe is ready or not. If the shoe is not okay, he goes back to the fire and make alterations.
Ida.
It now goes back to the end view. He wants to make sure that his shoe fits the horse foot. Our shoe must be level so that you fit correctly.
Right, stop.
So the wool and the saw are non-sensitive, so that's why our horse is not fidgeting too much. When you keep it too long on there, it will get in the sensitive. That heat will penetrate the sensitive. So you must not keep your shoe too long on the horse foot. Is your preacher okay? Is this not too short? He's fitting another leg. He's cooling the temperature because of the heat.
Yes. Come on, foot. Up.
He's now doing the final touches to make sure this shoe is actually fit well. How far?
Foot. Back.
Yeah. Easy bread. Are you done? Charring.
Yes, charring done.
Okay.
Selection of flavors. Medium, dear.
The ferryman is satisfied with his shoes. They are ready to be shod now. When we are fitting our shoes, there are two sides. This is the foot surface and the bearing surface. So when we are fitting, we use the foot surface for it to fit well. These are our shoe nails. We are looking if the nails are okay. Look at this one. Our nail is not fitting well, so it needs to be opened a little. Even this nail needs to be opened, so we must use the preacher to open our nail holes so that our nail will bed nicely. Skumi, where is our preacher? Because right now one too many was a long ones. All right. Preacher, we need He's now shoeing. The tool which is used for shoeing that we call it a shoeing hammer. When we are shoeing the two sides of our nails, we must look properly. There's a direction which our nail must drive out with that side. If we put it wrongly, it will drive inside into the sensitive structures. So that white line guides you. That's where our nails are lined. They must be driven out, not inside. Because when you drive them inside, they will go into the sensitive structures. Good. Four.
Nothing.
Is it out? Yes. The nail is too high. Okay. Oh, good. We do shoeing to protect our hooves. That pressure will be reduced, so our sensitive structures will be protected. He's now removing some nails which does not take proper positions.
What? Easy. Come on.
He's now cutting our nails for him to clip them. Alpha He's now bending the stubs for him to clip. He's now clipping using the nail clipper, a nail cleanser.
Yes, boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Yes.
The same process. It's no foot, no horse. So we've got a division of labor, a specialization. They've specialized in these guys. They are not just ordinary people. They are worth a lot of money. These guys, if we go to marketing, they are worth a lot of money. We've got instructors responsible for teaching riding. We've got instructors responsible for shoeing, teaching how to shoe, teaching how to train horses, teaching how the personnel is trained.
Let's look at my shoes.
So we've got a specialist.
Basically, the mounted unit was introduced in 1994 after management realized we have need of the unity since we are a security organization and also we deal with the prisoners. Our core duty is to provide security. That is an umbrella term I might use. Also, we can break the security aspect of it. We also do farm patrols to guide our farm produce. We also do our farm patrols to safeguard the poaching of, we have animals, we have trees, and the other fauna and flora within our premises. We also do escorts to VIPs, guests of honor. Not on our own, we liaise with the WAVE, Zimbabwe Prison Correctional Service Police, and also we have an internal security department. So basically, this is some of, or those are some of the duties we perform. We also do what we say reaction activities, like the Chidumo issue. We were called and we contributed in the apprehending of some of the colleagues of that notorious Chidumo. Besides offering security, we also do some fundraising in view of NDS 1, NDS 2, the Vision 2030. We don't normally rely from government coffers alone, but we innovate. And myself being one of the chief innovational speakers, I think we are used to motivational speakers, but I am an innovational speaker, meaning to say I'm good at innovating. But I don't work alone. We have a motto as a section. We comprehend, complement, complete one another. We don't compete. What I'm trying to say is everybody have got his grey area, also have got strength. Like a football team, we have one with a left footer, right footer. And the goalkeeper will use the hands and the legs. So I'm trying to say, as a team, we don't compete, we complement. We don't have the I, we have the we. Also, in view of the organization at large, we are saying our goal, we should be seen to be self-sustaining. And as mounted unit, we participate in agricultural shows and the other activities. We of course fundraising for the upkeep of our animals. We are not constricted to the horses alone. The monies also cover the cows and goats and the poultry. We also do escorts, wedding escorts, to just say, to give a flair to the weddings. We are invited also to whatever part you might think of, be it Christmas part, birthday part, we also do that. And above all, I don't hesitate to say we are one of the best section, Zimbabwe Prison Correctional Service Mounted Unit, Africa, south of Sahara. Why? Because recently we went to Zambia, where we helped Zambia Prisons and Correctional Services to introduce a mounted unit, and it's one of the best. So that is why I'm saying I don't hesitate to say we are one of the best. Besides that, what makes us unique is we were the first of, say, the initial number of 15 was trained at Zimbabwe Republic Police, which is Morris Depot. And then the other group went to Zimbabwe National Army, that is in Nkomo Barracks. So we fuse the army aspect of it and the police aspect to have the Zimbabwe Prison and Correctional Services Mounted Unit. So that makes us unique. Also, we have that aspect of identifying, like as we have seen, we are a section, but we have sections within the section. By this I mean we have instructors, we have farriers, we have remount trainers, saddlers, vet assistants. Farriers, they do the showing, then the vet assistant, they do the medical part of it. We have the remount trainers who basically do the initial handling of horses. Also, I want to thank management for realizing the section. From the initial number of 15, we now boast of 140 riders, and the 18 being female, so we are gender sensitive. We also managed to identify Marondra Prison, which happens to be one of our breeding place or breeding station, where we breed horses. When they are mature, they come to Chikurubi training school for training. We started with an initial number of 2 stations, that is Chikurubi Farm and Kami Medium. And to date we have 12 stations dotted around Zimbabwe. So basically that is what is Zimbabwe Prison and Correctional Services is all about. Besides the aspect of security and what I've alluded to, we also offer even free rides to organizations, orphanages, even to the elderly, even to churches, as a gesture of, say, giving back to society, and also marketing our product, and marketing the service, and marketing Zimbabwe at large. So, without much ado, I give a thumbs up to our Commissioner General Moses Ngawete Chiwobu. He is taking from where our late former Commissioner General Mondi left, in this, also building on the foundation of our former and late CG. So we are running, we stepping, and we are running with the mantra, with the vision, of course, and also our unity hinges on the vision of our service to be one of the best in the region and beyond. So we thrive, and I hope we'll get there. With God, everything is possible.
As we conclude, can you just shed more light on the wedding aspect? How does one get a horse on their wedding? Who do they get in touch with?
They can get in touch with myself. My number 0783 564 326 is David Nyamande, or they can reach my training officer PCO Uchena on 0712 545 353, and my email is divanyamande@gmail.com. That is where one can contact me.